Hello friends, today we are making Edo Black Soup, popularly known as Omoebe. For this recipe, I'll be using uziza and scent leaf. I'll also be using some scotch bonnet pepper, onions, ginger, garlic, and some crayfish. Wash them thoroughly, add them to a blender and blend smoothly. To make this delicious black soup, I've gotten some palm fruit that I've already washed behind the camera. Add water and take to the stove top to cook. After cooking and becomes soft, added some of it to a mortar, pan so that I'll be able to extract the juice. And after pounding and it becomes smooth, transfer into a collecting bowl. And next, add water to it. For the type of water you add to it, depends whether the cooked palm fruit is still hot or cold. If it is hot, you use room temperature water. And when they are cold, you will need warm water to extract the juice from the palm fruit. And after adding some water, begin to mash with your hands. This process helps separate the chaff from the juice. And after mashing it for some time, added more water to it. Then continue to mash. I also like to let you know, in alternative to banga, you can also use palm oil to cook your black soup. And now, I'll begin to separate the chaff and the kernel from the juice. And after separating the kernel and the chaff from the juice, I also go ahead and sieve the juice with a strainer so that there will be no chaff in it. And after sieving, this is the juice. I'll set aside and I will add little water to the chaff and the kernel once again to rinse. Then strain with a sieve and add to the other one. And now that we are done with this process, let's go ahead and cook our delicious black soup. First, I'll be adding some of it to a cooking pot. And next, I will go in with the leaf that I've already blended behind the camera. This soup is the simplest soup to make. So we are going to be adding all the ingredients at once. And now I will go in with some dried meat, some cow skin that I've cooked behind the camera, some dried fish. Like I said, this soup is so simple to cook and you can actually cook it with any protein of your choice. And after adding the dried fish, I also went in with some dried prawn, some locust beans, seasoning powder, salt, and lastly I added the meat stock. Give this a good stir. Cover and allow to cook. As you can see, our black soup has started boiling. Cover as it continues to cook. One thing you will note is that as it cooks, it begins to reduce in size. And after cooking for some time, I open to stir once again. And the aroma has filled the kitchen. And so we continue to cook. And one way for you to know if the black soup is well cooked is that oil begin to form on top of the black soup, which means it's ready. At this point, you can remove the soup from the heat or continue to cook to your desired thickness. But because I want mine to be thicker than this, I left it for another 5 minutes so that it will become thicker. This soup is not only just delicious when paired with any swallow of your choice, but you can also take it the way you take your pepper soup. And after cooking it for 5 more minutes, I remove it from the heat and our black soup is ready. Serve and enjoy this delicious black soup with pounded yam, fufu, eba, or any of your preferred swallow. And now that you have learned how to cook this simple delicious black soup, please don't forget to like, comment and share this video. And please, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to Udu's Kitchen for more simple and great recipe. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one.